Okay, in this video, I'm gonna demonstrate how to use a red line. It's called Mandiate Redline. It's used for the purpose of gathering information for that is used by forensic investigators. So this is the main window for a red line. So you can either select to create a standard. If you want a more comprehensive, you can actually select from these options available. Then on the side, you can actually, that's where you select saved memory file for analysis. So I'll start by selecting a standard, creating a standard collector. So I'll select create a standard selector. Then I click here. Right, on this one, the standard selector that I'm doing is for the Windows. Otherwise, it's for Mac OS or for Linux. You pick from these available options. You can pick from these available options. Right here, you can also edit your script by selecting edit your script. You can actually look at these available options. If you want file enumeration, you can actually select all these. For the system, you can select for the network. In this case, I just need also part of the browsing history. So I'll come here and download. You can also download tick all these options. That is, if you want all this to be part of the data that you need to be collected. Okay, fine. Since it's just for the purpose of demonstration, I'll just pick. I'll just deselect some sites so that the process could be quite fast. So from here I can click OK, or else if you want to show advanced parameters, you can select all these advanced parameters. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I'll just click OK. Now from here you can select where you want to save your data. In this case, I'll be saving it in my flash drive. So I'll browse here, then I'll go to PC local drive E, local USB drive E, and I want to create a new folder. And I'm going to name it can I name it Redline Forensics. Redline Forensics, forensics. Now I'm going to select my folder, and after selecting my folder, I come down here and click OK. Now here it's now creating a portable collector. So it's almost done creating the collector. So the collector, that's the one that will be having all the information collected from a user system. Now from here, there are collector instructions. Here your collector package has been created and saved in the folder. Then on the machine you want to audit, you go and run a redline audit bet, and that file will be located in the drive. So I'm going to open this folder, and the next instruction is saying after running the redline audit.bat, I'm also going to run the analysis session main file that is also in the same analysis session folder. So I'll go here and say open direct containing package. But normally that will be done after putting it in flash. You can go and run it on a separate machine. So I'm here, then there is this file, then run red audit button file. Double click it, it will take you to CMD, and once that process is done, right, let me just run it. It takes a while, but once it's done, then we'll be having the other file that we're going to use, the collector file. that could have been created. So this process is actually creating the collector file. All what has been collected is being put into one file. So I'll just pause here. When it's done, I'll show you the other part of how to use a Redline for the purpose of forensic investigation. Okay, that process has been done. So what I'm gonna do now is go back to the directory. Like here, our instruction is saying after running the run redline audit.bat, I need also to run the analysis session man file. It's also located in that same file. So I'm gonna say open portable directory. Right now, I'm having a new folder that has been created by the previous process. This folder named session. So I'm going to open this folder. Then we have here analysis session 1. So I'm also going to open this one. Then I'm looking for this one. So I'm going to open this one. It's an MNS file. So I will double click this file. Then I'll go back to my, let me just close this. And then okay, it's coming up right here. That's where we are now. After double clicking now, we are having now we're preparing the analysis session. So it's loading. It takes a bit of time, but it will be done very soon. Okay, now that I'm done, so I'm going to use let me use this option to investigate. This is the information that I have, so I'll start here by saying investigate. Right, so this is what we have been investigating. We have all this information, timeline configuration. That's what we have here. um, if we have anything, for example, let me go to we can actually come here. You check the processes. You can actually check the ports here. If I want to check all ports, unfortunately enough, there are no ports attached to the user computer. You can also go to the browsing history. Then it will pop up here. That's the browsing history. So anything here that has been popped, that has been redlined, like in this case, we don't have anything that has been redlined. It means there's no potential for malware. So in found on this user computer, you can also go to file history download. You see all the downloaded files, who downloaded, is it an automatic download, what type. You can also double click on each part of the artifact and you get more detail on the artifact. For example, here we're given the file download information, its size, the last modified, when was it, the browser that was used, the browser version, and who actually the profile of the user who was logged to the computer. So basically, as forensic investigators, you will be using this information. Right, you double click, you understand more of everything that can be logged onto the computer. And like I said earlier on, if there is anything, red line will flag it. Either it will give it it will highlight it red lined to show that there is a potential for malware. Then you can also have acquisition history, and unfortunately that will then have acquisition history. You can also look at the memory sections. We have injected memory sections. If you click here, there are no more memory injected memory sections. There are all memory sections. um, of which there is nothing here. I think it's because we have done a standard scan. Otherwise, if we have done a comprehensive, we must be having all that information available. So basically, this is how we can actually do forensic investigation, particularly to scan our system for potential harms, malwares, and the like using Redline. Thank you.